I can't keep doing it.
It's the worst mass shooting our country has ever seen.
I'm not using the killer's name so that other twisted minds don't think that this is a path to fame and recognition.
The massacre in Orlando. Now learning about the victims.
He was like a brother to me.
Hearing from the survivors.
Probably the worst feeling I've ever felt in my entire life.
And as the world unites and mourns, new information about the gunman and why he's no stranger to the FBI. CBS 2 live team coverage. Massacre in Orlando starts right now.
Good evening. I'm Dick Brennan, in for Maurice Dubois.
And I'm Christine Johnson. The stories are horrifying and they are heartbreaking. Hundreds of people running for their lives when a terrorist opened fire inside a crowded nightclub. 49 people were killed. 29 remain hospitalized, many with multiple gunshot wounds. 5 of those are in grave condition.
We have live team coverage, including new information about victims from our area and details about the shooter's past encounters with the FBI. We begin with Lou Young, who's live in Orlando. Lou.
Yeah, Dick, the adrenaline has long burned off, and a sense of weariness, of sadness has set in. The loss so great, and the chance of justice by many lights non-existent. One victim's friend told me about the killer. He's dead. He's dead. There can be no justice. In a spasm of despair, a mourner tried to deliver flowers to the crime scene, but was stopped by police officers holding the perimeter on Orange Avenue near the Pulse nightclub. People here want their city back. They agonize over lost and injured friends.
This incident just so happens to happen in between University of Central Florida and Disney. This is the middle of Orlando. This is the heart of Orlando City.
It will be days before anyone but investigators can approach the Pulse nightclub. Police now tell us the killer, Omar Mateen, exchanged shots with cops several times Sunday morning. First with a uniformed officer working as a security guard, then with responding cops who drove him to take cover in a restroom, then finally in a full-blown assault that punched a hole in the side of the building.
We were able to rescue dozens and dozens of people that came out of that hole. The suspect came out of that hole himself, armed with a handgun and a long gun, engaged in a gun battle with officers where he was ultimately killed.
They found yet another gun in his car, but the damage had already been done. At a senior center a short distance from the scene here, family members are getting the information and comfort as needed.
There's a lot of ambivalence. There's a lot of people that are destroyed by the fact that they have learned that their family members have passed.
Hope dies hard, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. But, you know, a lot of them, you know, even through their tears, can still remember some of the good things about their loved ones.
The death notification process has been complicated by the diverse nature of the victims.
Some of the victims, their families are in other countries like Venezuela, Colombia, you know, South America.
Appeals have been made to Florida's 2 senators, Bill Nelson and Marco Rubio, to ease the visa requirements for people from those countries, especially Venezuela, where the restrictions are quite tight right now, to get the family members into Florida to deal with this gruesome business, the worst possible news. Candlelight vigils are scheduled for this evening as the city continues to mourn. We're live in Orlando. Lou Young, CBS 2 News.
Lou, thank you.